Today's issue is hyperpigmentation. Be your best, you can do it, be your best. Bio means beauty in Japanese. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. And if you're coming back, thank you. So today, this is going to be the first episode of a new series. It's called 5 Products in 5 Minutes, where I take either a skincare issue or a skincare ingredient or just any kind of topic, and then 5 products that I would recommend based on that. Today's issue is hyperpigmentation. But before that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Laura and I've been living in Japan for 11 years, and last year I passed the Japanese cosmetic licensing test. What that means is that I studied this in Japanese, and I'm not a medical professional. I'm special, but I'm not a specialist. But I hope to use the information that I learned to help you be your best. And like I said, I'm trying to keep it under 5 minutes, so this is going to be like a quick overview. The last thing before we get into the video is that I do have a YesStyle code. It's BOBEST9. So if you're interested in purchasing anything from a YesStyle and you don't have any of the creators code that you want to use at the time, please feel free to use it. You can find the link down below, and I'll link the products that I could find also below in the description box. So with that, let's get right to it. So first ingredient I would recommend is Tranexamic Acid. I'm trying to keep it short, so for more details about Tranexamic Acid, you could check out these videos here. And the product I recommend for this section is the Hadabisei Serum by Kracie. And the reason why I recommend it is because it has not only Tranexamic Acid, but it also has a vitamin C derivative. And basically, Tranexamic Acid prevents signals from the skin to make melanin. It's called a serum, but it's like super duper water, so you could even use it as the toner step in your skincare routine. It's less than 2,000 yen in Japan. Next is Retinol. Retinol helps to increase cell turnover. This is the process of new skin cells replacing the old ones and then falling off of our face. For this, I would recommend the Sananameraka Honpo. So they have an aging care series, and they have one that has retinol. They have the line that has retinol, and then they have the line that has retinol and niacinamide, but niacinamide has like irritated a lot of people. For me, sometimes I feel like it irritates me as well. So I would recommend maybe just using the retinol only line, which is the one with the yellow caps. Again, cheap, it has retinol, and you can buy anywhere online or in stores. For more powerful retinol products though, I would 100% recommend K-Beauty. J-Beauty does not have retinol. There's degrees to retinoids. Let's say that retinol is like number 2, and then retinol is number 3, but J-Beauty doesn't really have any products with retinol that you can purchase in the drug stores. So I would 100% recommend things like the Wishtrend Retinol, which I have used before, and then I haven't used this one, but I've heard good things about the Beauty of Joseon Retinol. Or even the By Mi Retinal. Okay, next up is Azaleic Acid. So this helps to inhibit tyrosinase or thyroid, I don't know, it's an enzyme, and that acts in our face to help like the production of melanin. And it's also said to help with acne. For that, I would recommend the Shimbi method Azaleic Acid Serum. This is like a new brand. I think they started last year. And it has azelaic acid as well as gurichi to help with inflammation, which inflammation can also trigger hyperpigmentation. So it's like a double whammy. Next, I would recommend Mandelic Acid. This is a gentle chemical exfoliant. It's so gentle, so it's said to be good for people with deeper skin tones as well. And my recommendation is the Det Clear by Meishoku. There are actually not a lot of products that have Mandelic Acid, but this is one of the few. And it says it also has encapsulated retinol and vitamin C. So I know that like you're like, oh no, vitamin C and retinol, shouldn't you not use those together? But like they're in the same formulation, so I trust that the people who formulated that product made sure that both products would be effective in their own way within that formulation. And again, this is less than 2,000 yen in Japan. And last is sunscreen and sun protection clothing, or sun protective clothing. Prevention is better than treating. Never forget, skin cancer is also a thing, so remember to put on your sunscreen, slather it on, put it on all areas that will be visible to the sun. So my recommendation would be the one that I reviewed recently, and it's the Skin Aqua Serum A. The reason being that I have really dry skin, and that product I felt was very moisturizing. It has 3 different types of hyaluronic acid, and it's fragrance free. It is also alcohol free, which is not very common in J-Beauty. So that's why, and it's again under 2,000 yen. Very nice product. Actually, I have it right here. That guy right there. So that's what I would recommend. But for people with oily skin, that's a little bit more tricky. I'm still trying to figure out what J-Beauty product I would recommend, but from what I see from K-Beauty, people really like the new Beauty of Joseon one that has the kind of like blue gradation. They say that that one works. It's a nice light formula that seems to work well with a lot of people who have oily skin. So that's it for today's video. I always say that I'm going to try and come out with more videos, and I do want to come out with more videos, but I honestly have a hard time with accepting the fact, like when they say that perfectionism is the enemy of like doing anything, 100% right. My videos are never going to be perfect, but because I want to give you guys the best of information, I'm always like, well, and that just goes on forever. So I'm gonna try and do more of these short video series where I could just give you like more bite-sized information. In the background, I'll still be working on, I still have the Curl video that I want to finish, the deep dive. I still have the Melano CC other half that I haven't put out. I'm still thinking about that. I had asked in a poll and people wanted the Muji deep dive, so I am working on those in the background. If you have any ideas for any of the videos that you would want me to put out, please leave them down below. I will try and get to it eventually sometime, hopefully this year, if not this century. So yeah, I guess that's it. And I do want to try and make more like videos that are just kind of me talking about stuff. I know I've said that before, but again, because I just mentioned earlier like that it's so hard for me to not want to like edit a video into infinity to make things like super easy to understand or just like so I'm gonna try and challenge myself a little bit and put out videos that are a little bit more casual and they're not just like super heavily edited, information heavy. Also, before I forget, I'm gonna put the links down below, but I do have a very poor website, and I say poor website because it's not how I want it to be yet. Do you see a theme here? No, there are a lot of broken pieces. I don't even have like a homepage. I really don't know how to do that, but I also have a hard time making the time to do that. Anyway, that is neither here nor there, but the reason why I'm going to tell you that is because basically I'm trying to put that information out there in English. I put information on like how to use the product, what order in the step would you put it in. By the way, for the how to use the product, you don't have to use all of the steps that I list there, but if you are, this would be where you would put it. That's essentially what that's used for. I also give the list of the ingredients in both English and Japanese, so hopefully further down the line when we have more communication between, you know, like Japanese and like overseas cosmetic chemists, I would want them to have some kind of resource that they could refer to easily. I feel like it's like really like a big not ethereal dream, but I feel like it's like a really big kind of vision, but I don't know, that's what we're working towards. So I'm trying to upload as many information about as many products as possible, and I'll also post more like matome or like kind of collections of like, oh, like hyperpigmentation, use these products, kind of those thingies as well. So yeah, I don't know, I guess coming soon is what I want to say. This video is a lot longer than I thought it would be. If you're interested in this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe to the video. It really does help out the channel and really helps motivate me to try and get out another one as soon as I can. Anyways, as always, hope you have a good day. Remember, God bless me, all best!